Happy Wednesday and welcome to Smell the Coffee with Dana Master and Aina Riza Kweyo. It is a fantastic, beautiful morning and we are, of course, bringing the vibes, the gossip and all the juicy tea. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Can't complain. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I love your fit.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I tried this morning. I just, grabbed whatever I could find because I was so late.
But this is what all the Pinterest girlies are wearing.
Like, I just came out of the shower and my cab guy called me immediately.
Oh, no.
Just when I was done putting on cream. He's like
I'm outside.
I'm outside. No. He usually calls me when he's like 2 minutes away from me. So he said, let's go. And I'm like, okay, what can I grab? Put together. I even went out without wearing my shoes. I had to wear them in the
car.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's like the worst. No, but like the baggy style is what's in, the baggy jeans, the baggy t-shirt. Yeah, that's what all the girlies are wearing these days. Yes.
Should I take a picture for the gram?
You should take a picture for the gram. You take off the jacket and just leave the baggy t-shirt and the baggy jeans.
Okay,
yes.
I shall do that.
That's what the girlies
I'm not
wearing.
even following trends anymore. I think I'm so old. Why?
Wow.
I don't follow the trends anymore. I just put on whatever I find. But where I get my fashion from is from the mannequins.
Yeah.
If I go in the shop and I see a mannequin, then I know this is what is probably trending.
You're like, okay,
so let
me
me get something like this or similar. That's how I get my trends.
With me, I just get into a shop and I see clothes. I'm like, wow, that's cute.
I like this.
I told myself that for the next 6 months, I'm challenging myself to not buy clothes for the next 6
Why?
months.
Buy all the clothes. You work so hard for
I
your
have
money.
so many clothes.
You can give them away. You are a hoarder.
You see, I'm a hoarder. And the thing is, most of these clothes don't even have price tags.
Why do you have
I'm
them?
just like, I'm going to wear
See?
them. I'm going to wear them. I'm going to wear them.
Actually, my sister and I were having a conversation, and even a friend. I don't know why a lot of people feel like if they have too many stuff, it holds them back. Don't you feel that way?
No.
Like if you have so many clothes, like they were saying to me, basically, I need to give away my clothes. I need to like make new room
for new clothes.
Yeah, for new clothes. And she just feels stuck, or they feel stuck. They feel like these old things in their lives are holding them back. So they need to clear them out so that
they make space for the new ones. No, for me it doesn't feel like that at all. I do have to give clothes away, not because I feel like they're holding me back, but it's like, okay, I don't wear these things. The other time I had to clear out my closet, and I was seeing things that still have price tags, and I'm like, okay, I do, but there's some clothes in there that maybe I've been given or maybe I bought and I'm just like, but I'll never ever wear this.
Yeah.
So I just have to give them away.
And it's rude to give away something that you were given.
Exactly. So you just kind of keep it and it's like, I'm grateful, but I'll never wear this. This is not my style. This is not my fashion. This is, So I am challenging myself to not get into the stores for the next 6 months.
I wear everything I buy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy anything I don't like. And if you gift me something and I don't like it, I'm going to give it away, and I'm not going to tell you that I've given it away.
That you've given it away,
yes. That's how I roll.
Because it's better to give somebody that's actually going to wear it and actually has use for it.
And you'll find those people who ask you, now, Chami, why don't you wear my top, girl? I don't like your top.
I don't like your top. Your top is not for me.
But I can't also say that to your face.
I know.
But isn't it better to just say, no, Aina, I don't like your top, so go give it to someone else who would appreciate it. But that's just like borderline ungrateful.
That is very ungrateful. You just have to say, okay, thanks. And then you keep it. I think for me, I'm going to start being like, thank you, but,
No,
this is not really my kind of, attire.
But that's rude, bruh. That's rude.
But what's more rude?
Basically, you're saying thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, but thanks, but no thanks.
Nah, fair.
Because
that's
what are you
rude.
going to do with this thing, right?
Yeah. Guys, that's why I'm a huge advocate for gift registries.
Yes, and vouchers.
Yes, give me a voucher so I can go and pick exactly what I want. Or ask Aina, send us your birthday wish list, your graduation wish list, your whatever wish list, so that I can put the things and the colors that I want.
Yes.
Or is that too demanding?
No, it's not too demanding at all.
I don't know.
I think that makes a lot of sense.
Because I'm like, if you buy me something I don't like, I'm probably gonna give it away, and you're going to find me rude and ungrateful. But it's just really not my style.
And
like
even
you
things
can't
like
buy
perfume.
you can't buy me anything purple. I hate purple. So if you buy me something purple, you would see it in my face already, or on my face. Like I don't like
really
purple.
And even with perfumes, people think that just because I bought you an expensive perfume, you're going to love it.
Exactly.
For example, I hate floral scents.
Oh, I love floral.
Floral scents for me are not it. They are not. They are no. They give me a headache. That's why even flowers, I love receiving flowers, but I'm going to keep them like at a distance. I'm not going to smell them because I just don't like the smell of flowers. So now when you get me a floral perfume, yeah, fine, it costs 2,500, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Guys, please ask people what they like.
Yes.
Avoid surprises.
Avoid surprises, because you'll be the one that will be surprised.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, we'll be right back as we get into our top stories right after this.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhh.com.na.
Now in our top stories, ASAP Rocky appears to reveal the sex of his third child with Rihanna. This is the answer fans came for. ASAP Rocky may have spilled the beans when asked about the sex of his and pregnant girlfriend Rihanna's third baby. The rapper, 36, was gushing about his growing family at the Smurfs premiere in Belgium on Saturday when an Entertainment Tonight reporter asked, "Is that the girl you've been waiting for?" The Grammy nominee replied, "It is, man, it is." He subsequently held up a Smurfette doll and clarified, "Right here." You know what I'm saying? Right here. The journalist insisted, "You know what I'm asking." Rocky in turn laughed without saying anything further on the subject. Social media users speculated that he definitely gave it away in the playful interview, with one claiming it's a girl. Others, however, praised Rocky for playing coy. "You will never catch Rocky slipping," a fan gushed via Instagram. He's always on top of these interviews. Rihanna revealed to Interview magazine in April 2024 that she planned to try for a girl, but not to be disappointed if she gave birth to a third son down the line. "If it's another boy, it's another boy," she quipped last year. The Fenty Beauty creator sparked rumors in May that she will welcome twins after being caught on camera seemingly saying, "I brought the kids."
Wow. I do wish it's a girl, hey? I do wish it's a girl, just for like her sake.
Yeah, just for her sake.
Like, imagine
you're in a house full of boys.
Yeah, like it's just not. Well, it is great, but you know.
Do you think you're more of a boy mom or a girl mom?
Definitely a girl mom.
Okay.
I don't know what I would do with a boy child.
I'm definitely a boy mom.
I'm for the dates where we are wearing pink.
Oh, you're matching.
Cutesy vibes. Yeah. I'm for those vibes. But I do wish it's a girl for her sake. I mean, she's already blessed with 2 boys.
Yeah.
So this time,
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a boy mom. Like, I've experienced what it's like to raise boys and
exactly.
a girl.
I feel like if you experience it,
no,
it's fine. You can get the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, no, I'm definitely.
But
a boy
I would
mom.
rather just a girl one time.
And then
Just one time. I only want one child if I'm to ever have a child.
Okay. You know,
One
looking
child.
back, I really wanted a boy. But then now I have a girl. I'm like, oh my goodness, what was I going to do with a boy? But now that I'm raising a girl, I'm like, okay, give me the boy now. I'm ready.
Wow. Let's move on to other news. Well, a new blood type has been discovered and only one person in the world has it. All right, in a groundbreaking discovery, French scientists have confirmed a brand new human blood type called Guada negative, found in a woman from Guadeloupe, a French Caribbean island. She's currently the only person on the planet with this blood type, making it the 48th officially recognized blood group system. First flagged in 2011 and confirmed in 2025 by France National Blood Agency, researchers found her red blood cells carry a unique genetic mutation that makes her blood incompatible with other known types. Now, that means, in other words, she can only receive blood from herself.
Crazy.
This is a rare case, and it is not just a medical marvel, it's a reminder of the incredible complexities and diversity of the human body.
Jeez.
What would you do if you can only donate blood to yourself? God forbid something happens to you and now you are in need of blood.
I would donate every month.
Yo.
I would keep it in a blood bank every month for myself before anything happens.
Yes, that's a good idea. That's a smart idea.
So
actually.
every month I would go and like leave blood just in case.
And this is just for me.
Just for me.
Because I know you won't use it for anyone else. Yeah.
So,
that's actually very brilliant. Shout out, smart girls are up. Yeah.
What can I say? So yeah, I think that's definitely what I do. I'd hate to have such a rare blood type.
Imagine.
Yo.
But I understand if it's rare and like 10 other people have it.
But you're the
like
only
you are the
person
only one.
in
So
the
you
world.
basically you can only save yourself.
You can only save yourself.
There's no one else coming to save you.
But I'm pretty sure they're gonna, do what scientists do. They're gonna research, and then they'll probably try to make synthetic blood that copies
the original.
And whatnot. Because one thing about scientists,
they will cook.
They will cook.
They will cook something.
They will cook something. So yeah, so I'm definitely, I think soon we're gonna be seeing a synthetic blood type that's exactly like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Good luck to this lady, and good luck. Well, congratulations.
Do you know your blood type?
O.
That's nice. I don't know my blood type.
You should find out. You know how I found out? I used to want to donate blood. But I'm underweight. Yes. So every time hopeful me would go when the blood bank people would come to our school, to our university. So I'd go and queue up. I'm excited. Yes, finally. And every year I'm hopeful. And every year I'd go on the scale and it will still show 45. And then they'll send me back. Even I think last year they were here at our workplace and I still went on the scale and they sent me back. They said, no, ma'am, unfortunately,
you
sorry.
can't.
So I used to then collect all my friends and force them to go and donate on my behalf. Yeah.
No, I think donating blood is absolutely important. I really, really want to, but I'm terrified of needles. I really want to. Like, I always see them, I'm like, today is the day. I'm like, today is not the day. Like, I really, really, really want to. And maybe one day I will get over my phobia of needles. But if you can, please go and donate blood. It's absolutely important. You're saving several lives. If you can, please do go and, donate blood. Maybe one day I will find somebody to hold my hand and then we can go donate blood.
I can go
together.
and hold your hand so you donate on my behalf because I
Yes.
still can't. So, but I'll be there full on moral
If I can
support.
donate 10 pints of blood, sign me up, But nevertheless, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Stick around. We'll be right back as we get into our guest segment.
They say that the most beautiful thing or important thing that one person can wear is their confidence. Joining us today is Bobby the Brand Khanyosa, darling. He teaches women and men how to be confident in their own skin, in their own bodies, in their own personalities, and just how to be a good, person in general. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Aina?
I am fantastic. So today we are talking about your career. You have just finished coaching the most beautiful women in the country when it comes to, pageantry, Miss Namibia. Tell us how that deal came about. How did you become, the coach, the training what is it? The
choreographer.
Choreographer, yes.
For Miss Namibia?
Yes.
Well, I think for anybody who knows me, they would know that Miss Namibia has been a dream of mine. And I think in my career, over the years I've been active in the industry, I think Miss Namibia was always the peak of my career because it's the national pageant, it's the biggest pageant in the country. I remember I actually did apply a few years ago to sort of work with them, and that was during the 2021 edition. However, I was informed that they actually had a choreographer already or a trainer, but as fate would have it, last year I met up with Miss Umbi, not last year but 2023, and she just vividly spoke in passing. It's like, no, I will call you one day. I will definitely call you. I know I've seen what you've been doing. I see your work. I will call you one day. And then last year they just gave me a call in April and they're like, hey, what are you doing? Can you work on the Miss Namibia pageant this year? So I was fortunate enough to work on the pageant last year and this year.
Oh, that's beautiful. So when it comes to choreography, what are the steps or what do you need to know or put in place to ensure that what you're teaching is actually right and it translates well with your trainees?
I think firstly just understanding the client's what do they call it, mood board, lack of a better word. Because with every production they give you sort of like a way on how they want to produce the show, but sometimes also allowing you to have your own creativity towards the process. And also basically understanding that, okay, when it comes to pageant, this is what needs to happen. This is what the girls need to do. This is what they need to work like. But in terms of my process, mostly what I want to do is also basically firstly study the people that I'm working with. So that's now working with the girls in the sense of just doing the basics with them, doing how to walk in heels, getting their postures right, getting their hips in place and stuff like that. Only from then one can build on it. So say that, okay, with this particular girl or with this type of body, we can possibly move into this way because everything needs to translate amazingly on stage. Every girl has to have their own individual sort of personality, individual shine, individual work to kind of stand up because at the end of the day it's a competition. So the girls are judged on basis of those things. So it's very easier for me to understand the girls' bodies, the girls' personality, and also where they are in the process. Some girls might have walked in heels or might have modeled before, so they know where they are. Some girls absolutely have never not even worn a pair of heels before. So it's basically understanding and polishing that process first before we move on to the teaching of the choreography, knowing that, okay, when it's swimwear, this is what you guys are supposed to do, this is what you're supposed to look at, this is what you're supposed to do with whatever outfit you are wearing. So it's just understanding those particular aspects to be able to put up quite a great show.
Awesome stuff. So what has been your, best moment in your choreography journey outside of Miss Namibia? I'm sure you've trained other people. Can you highlight, can you recall a story that really changed your career?
I think last year for me was quite the biggest year in my absolute career. I started within the pageant industry, or rather the beauty space, in 2014, which basically means that last year marked my 10th year in the industry, and I think that's where it all started. I had the absolute honor of being called into choreograph a pageant in South Africa, the Miss Culture Club, which is also an international pageant owned by a Malawian director, but it's hosted in South Africa, where it brings all these countries together to sort of advocate for the purpose of culture. And when I got the call, I was just like, you know what? There's so many choreographers in South Africa. Why me? Why did you pick me from my little town even to go and do this? But that was, I think, the standout for me, because now I got to work not only with Namibians or girls around, but also I got to experience different cultures and also just get to know that I was on a stage telling a Filipino girl how to walk or telling a Venezuelan girl how to walk. That was just such a diverse space for me. And that was like, I think, one of my standout in my choreographic career. And the show quite went well to a point where we were featured in several South African media and my name was actually put in these papers.
Awesome stuff. So what do you hope to do with your brand?
To be honest, it's to grow and also possibly in the future start my own platforms as big as that. Be able to create platforms just not only where I'm able to teach, but also be able to give girls or young women the opportunity to also shine. That's basically moving into a space where I'm able to host my own pageants, maybe possibly one day host an international pageant. And also one of my biggest ambitions or aspirations right now is to possibly bring one of the biggest international pageants to Namibia, not only just to promote our people, but also the tourism around us, around our country, and just being able to say, like what Michelle McLean did in 1995 when she brought the Miss Universe pageant to Namibia, and many people don't even know that the Miss Universe 1995 was held here in Namibia.
Yeah.
So those are like some of the remarkable things I want to do within my career.
Who's your favorite Miss Namibia?
Recent or past?
Let's say past, because I don't want you to be biased, because you trained these people last year.
Okay.
So past.
I think my most standout Miss Namibia, in all honesty, would always be Paulina Malulu. Miss Namibia 2013.
Paulina Malulu.
Because also because I kind of later, you know how they say it's also, and I have two actually, but it becomes one of those things where you see someone and you sort of, like, a better word, idolize them, see them as a figure of inspiration, but also getting the opportunity to not just work with them, but also be friends with them. That's why she's my favorite, because we became such a close friendship, yes.
Awesome stuff. And your Miss Universe, Zozi Bini.
Obviously. the most inspirational one, obviously.
Okay,
yeah.
so Miss Namibia this year is getting a house. Talk to us about the progress that the organization has made thus far.
I think, in all honesty, and the fact that I was within the organization, it also gives me an insight to really answer this question in the best way. I'm very proud of how they've grown, because now they're just not moving into a space where we are seeing girls just win and go to the international competition, but being given these opportunities. And now there's also financial benefits to it, where you know now these girls do have opportunities. It's no longer just a thing where you're just modeling and stuff. And I think it really will motivate a lot of girls to participate in the competition. But also I think it will create a good space to move into a more of a space where girls are not just using their beauty, but also using this platform to grow their brands themselves, grow them into the industry that they want to pursue one day, and also just be able to know that they have the financial means or the means rather to really achieve their advocacies and stuff like that, because now the money is there. Yeah. So I think it's moving in the right direction.
Awesome stuff. So talk to us about the dates. I know you're not the marketer, but you know, you're not the marketer for the show, but you are going to be there, and you obviously want the whole country to see your work. Yeah. The
Miss Namibia pageant will be, the Miss Teen and Miss Namibia pageants will be held respectively on the 18th and the 19th of July at the Ongwediva Center. I think that's what it's called. In Ongwediva.
It's not going to be your first time in the North, is it?
Yes, it's not.
Okay, so what are you wanting to do this year that you didn't do the years that you were in the North, in your personal capacity, work capacity? What are you looking forward to this time around?
I think now it's going to bring a more of a very elegant flair. That's what I'm excited for. And also just getting to be with so many people. And I think when I've been to the North, because I've lived in the North before, it was always just been family stuff and whatnot, but now I'm getting to experience the North in a very high class. You know, everything will be catered for. I just have to look my best. So I'm also just really excited to just enjoy, obviously, the nightlife. I'm looking forward to really seeing a great show, just get to see what really the North vibe is about when it comes to the nightlife, because I really don't, that's one thing I've not experienced.
You want to go to the nightlife, nightclubs.
Yes,
all right, Bobby, thank you so much for joining us on
Thank you
Smell
for
the Coffee.
having me.
We wish you all the best, and we cannot wait to see your work come to life on stage.
Thank you so much.
All right, that was Bobby Kanyosa, who is the choreographer for Miss Namibia 2025, talking about everything he's passionate about. We'll be right back.
And just like that, the time has run out, but fear not, we'll be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, ciao.